Well, hello and happy Wednesday, July 1st, to everyone out there who is waiting for their stimulus checks to come in or to be approved by the Senate. Well, we have very good news today about the stimulus. We have a surprising move made by the Senate, and hazard pay was approved, apparently. Well, at least in one state it was. Hasn't reached the people yet, so we'll find out more about that as time goes on. We're going to find out about tomorrow as well. Tomorrow is a very, very big day. That's when the jobs report comes out and tells the Senate how bad our unemployment rate is. And basically what it's going to say is if our unemployment rate is above a certain percentage, I think like really high, because I know Nevada's unemployment percentage is like at 25.6. And it'll tell us about the other states as well. And it'll also tell them whether we're going to get a second stimulus package, or should I say stimulus check, and how much it'll be for. And then plus, people have been reporting that the Paycheck Protection Plan the application deadline was supposed to expire yesterday. That was actually extended for another 5 weeks. It just has to pass the president first to get that approved. They said the jobs report comes out tomorrow. That will define the unemployment rate, and that'll also tell us where we get a second stimulus check, and if we do, how much it will be. And then concerning the stimulus, Steve Forbes from Forbes magazine says that he expects the amount you get. He expects a good amount for you guys to get your next stimulus check. In fact, here I actually have a video clip of him speaking, telling you this himself for his own words. So please stay tuned, and I will play this clip actually right now. Here, please enjoy.
How about that stimulus check? How much? Maybe $1,000, $1,500, $2,000? Republicans don't like that idea, but they'll go along. Why? Because it's a one-shot. And there's an election coming up, so there'll be a lot of storm. There'll be a lot of heavy negotiation. There'll be a lot of storming out of the rooms. But a new bill is coming, and after Labor Day, you can look forward to another Treasury check.
And there's another stimulus payment coming out geared towards college students that are low income, basically, that were claimed as dependents that did not get one. Now, there's the college students that were in college that did not get a stimulus check. This stimulus package is basically geared for you guys, since you did not get one. And let's see here. Here's a rundown on some of the stimulus packages. The Emergency Money for the People Act would provide $2,000 a person for $2,000 a person for up to 12 months for a year. Then there is the Automatic Boost to the Communities Act, or the ABC Act, to call it short, that would give a stimulus check to the people of $2,000 a month for up to a year, and then after that it would decrease to $1,000 a month for also up to a year. And let's see here. Let me flip my page over because I take a lot of notes. I read a lot of stuff. I watch a lot of videos, keep track of this, so I can keep you guys updated. So you know that I'm working for you, not against you like the Republicans. Then Bernie Sanders' Act, the Monthly Economic Crisis Support Act, would provide $2,000 a month for individuals and up to $10,000 for families, for big family households, basically. And it would be retroactive till March. Then you have the other two STEM package ideas that are basically the same thing. The one that's thrown forward by President Trump for the $4,000 tax credit for the Travel America Tax Act, which is basically useless. And then the other one that was thrown up by the Senate also was about the same thing, a $4,000 tax credit for people who don't want to go on vacation during this pandemic when we actually have no money to go on vacation, which is I don't know if that's a good deal or a bad deal, but if you can go on vacation and you want tax credit, then that might be your stimulus check. I'm not exactly sure about that quite yet, but I will keep you informed. And then secondly, Mitch McConnell said that the concentration on the next stimulus check when getting back from their 2-week vacation after tomorrow will be geared towards healthcare, children, and legal liability protection. When they said the healthcare, they mean, the research and development to find a vaccine for COVID-19. Because as you know, in most states, the hospital capacities almost reach their maximum limits, and other hospitals are stretched out way past their limits. Because right now, the economic advisor says our current daily outbreak is around about 40,000 people per day, and it could rise up to 100,000 a day. Well, let's hope we don't get it that high. Let's hope we can find a vaccine before then. And then what he meant by children is a safe return for children and teachers to go back to work, because the children not being in school and teachers not being teaching has a negative impact on our economy, and will continue to have a negative impact on our economy until we can get our kids educated. And plus, it is also a major stress factor for the parents because of childcare needs and employment for these parents, because one of them has to stay home to watch the kids while the other one goes to work, which hurts them financially. And then the legal liability protection, the LLP, basically, that's a very, very long one, and I will try to get into that in a later video for you as I find out more information. And then Mitch McConnell said we need to get our kids back to school, re-energize hiring, and get unemployment working, and continue the healthcare to find the vaccine for COVID-19. And he wants to speed up to get the vaccine for COVID-19, basically. That's what he's saying. And then the funny thing is, while the Republicans are working on this bill, the Democrats were working on the American Workforce Rescue Act in order to extend the enhanced unemployment of $600 a week benefits. But there's also a catch to that. And the catch is the simple fact that your enhanced unemployment benefits would be affected by your state's unemployment numbers. Basically, they want to get all the unemployment numbers below 6%, which basically means if you stay, say, right now you're getting $600 and your unemployment is at 12%. If it drops between 10 and 11%, you lose $100. And for each percent down the line, you lose $100 to 6%, where you get nothing. I mean, they hope this bill will pass, but they said the president will probably most likely veto that bill. I don't know why. I mean, that's not a bad deal. I mean, you're still getting a little bit of help as your unemployment rate drops, and once your employment drops below 6%, if you're still on unemployment, then you're sort of a slacker. I hate to say that, but I mean, most Americans want to go back to work. I mean, yeah, granted, there's a few out there that do not want to go back to work. I hate to say it. I mean, I actually have to work. I have no choice because I gotta live. But if I could actually take an unemployment break, I know this sort of sounds greedy, I most likely would. Well, actually, I wouldn't. I lie. I wouldn't take an unemployment break. I'd just take a vacation for a week and just sleep in every single day, because that'd be so amazing. But this is my report to you for your second stimulus check and stimulus package update as of July 1st, 2020. I will broadcast more tomorrow, and until then, you guys have a wonderful Wednesday, and I hope that you guys are being healthy and happy out there and safe. Until then, you guys have a great day. Bye.